everybody, what is up? It's Wednesday and I'm back from my vacation. Hi, my name is Hannah. This is a channel about cross stitch. I forget how to do this. It's been 2 weeks. I went on vacation, so welcome to everybody who's returning, or if you're new, welcome. I say a lot because I don't remember how to do this. I have to do this like weekly, or else I mean, I'm not good at this anyway, so what can you do? But yeah, so I went on vacation for the past week. I left on the 7th, Monday the 7th, then I got back on Monday. It was about a 10-hour drive, so I was exhausted both days, but I took off Tuesday and today, and then I go back to work tomorrow, just so that I could get back into the swing of things when I got back here, which was a good thing because we got new couches yesterday. Yeah, it's been a lot already just since I got home. So anyway, I have a couple things to show you. I have WIPs, I have some haul, we have a giveaway that we will be doing today, I will be putting up today. So I'm excited. I forgot to bring it, the actual giveaway with me, but it doesn't matter because I just need to tell you what it is, and then it doesn't matter. Anyway, we'll do that later. But WIPs, I don't have too much, I have a lot, but I don't have a lot of projects. I have 3 things to show you. So let's just get into it. I don't have too much of an intro today. It's 2 minutes, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, okay, so first thing that is in my pile is my Baker Street. It is a pattern by MandarinksDesign on Etsy. I did a little bit of this while I was on vacation. Mostly it was my evening project, so if I was sitting in bed, getting tired, I guess is the best way to explain it. If I was sitting in bed, I would just pull this up, do 100-something stitches. The first night I was there, I did a bit more. I think I did 500 or something. But most nights I would stick between 100 and 300. So I didn't do too much on it. But anyway, here is what it will look like and where it was last time. And here it is now. Sorry about the crease. But I don't remember exactly what I did. I know I finished, maybe. I know I finished filling in all the purple around the sides. I added a little bit of white down here, to the snow. I think I added some more white in here. I added some other colors. You know, it's filled in a little bit more. I think I have 6,000 something stitches left to go in this one, so not a lot. It's pretty close. So while I was on vacation, I got 1,500 stitches done in this one. So I think I also added some blues somewhere. I don't know. I don't remember. I can never remember what I've done on this because I don't pay that much attention. But yeah, and I started adding some white. So the white is the next color that I'm working on. And that will mainly that will completely fill up this down here. So if you can see, there's some blank spaces in there, so it will eventually be like this, and completely filled in. So yeah, that's that. That's what that one's looking like. And it's oddly not centered. I don't know. Plenty of fabric, but I don't know why there's so much more over here. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But anyway, here's the comparison photo. I'm surprised I remembered to do that. The next thing I am going to ooh, no! We're dropping things. Things are falling. We're just gonna put things on the floor. Anyway. Oh, here's the dog. He has decided to come join us. Hi. Hi, what are you doing? What's going on in your life? He was very glad Mom was home. Yes. Okay, can you go elsewhere, please? Yes, can you go elsewhere, please? Please? Move, 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 move. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to show you that I worked on only since yesterday. So I worked on it yesterday and today. Did not take it out of the hoop because we all guessed it. It's a World Wonders map by GeckoRouge. And this thing, and the artist is Maria Rabinky. And this thing is gigundo, so I don't take it out of the hoop unless, like, I have to. Because it's just kind of painful to get it back in the hoop because it's so much fabric. But here is what it will look like and where it was last time. And here is where it is now. So we're getting closer to a page finish. And I finished the first goal on WIP Go on this one a little while ago. And I'm working on getting to the second WIP Go goal, which it will absolutely finish this page, and then it'll start down here on this page. I don't think that we'll finish this page down here, but I think we'll finish, I know we'll finish this one. I think we'll start a decent chunk of this page down here. So that's where we're at. It's kind of, I mean, I'm having fun with this. It's just kind of tedious because I want to get to the, like, map part, and I'm nowhere near it, so, so, you know, it is what it is. And I've started back with my, like, stitch by stitch for the most part. I will, if there's multiple stitches of one color in a row, I will finish all of those stitches, but I won't do the whole square. So I'm mainly doing this stitch by stitch. I have done since yesterday, I've done 1,403 stitches on this one. So a lot. I did 700 yesterday, like 701 yesterday, and I've done 702 today, so. And then I'm still going to work on this a little bit more when I upload this video. But, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Fabric is crazy, but what can you do? Anyway, here is the comparison photo. Okay, now, the final piece that I worked on, this I worked on vacation, and I told everybody, I said it in my last video, I think, that I was taking Mulan with me on vacation, and she was going to be my main focus. The goal, I think my goal, I wanted to do like 12,000 stitches on vacation. I didn't do that, but I did a lot. So this is Mocha Mulan by NeniSweetPatterns on Etsy. The artist is Hannah Alexander, and here is what it will look like and where it was last time. And y'all, I got a lot done. Here is where she is. Here's where she is now. So this is her full height. This is the bottom. And I kind of just decided I was not going to do pages anymore on this. I don't know. I don't know what got into me. But I wanted to hit the bottom, I think, is why that happened. So I think the page ended like here or something, because this page was smaller. So I think the page like ended like here or something. And I just decided, you know what? I want to go to the bottom. So I just kept going And I kind of did my diagonal until I got to a point where I couldn't continue in the hoop on the full diagonal. So I'm doing a diagonal up until here, and then I will continue the diagonal for this half. So I'm like kind of put her in half. So I'm working on the diagonal here until I can move the hoop over a little bit. So I might be able to move the hoop over a little bit so I can keep, like I can just add more here. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But that's where she is. On vacation, I did 10,846 stitches. So a lot. a lot. Now that was not all just vacation, because I worked on her, I want to say I worked on her since my last video. So I've worked on her for 2 weeks. Granted, I didn't work on her on Monday or last Monday because I was driving for 10 hours. So, which means I didn't work on my wedding piece. Like, there's a lot of projects that I didn't work on for the past 2 weeks because, I don't know, I just was like stuck on Mulan. But she's gorgeous. I love her. I'm so pleased. I think she looks great. She's really long. She's a lot longer than I pictured in my head. I mean, I shouldn't think that because, like, I know how long this fabric is. But I don't know. She just is so long in comparison to, I guess, what I, like, envisioned for whatever reason. But I don't know. That's where she is. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, because I think the last time I showed, I only had a little tiny bit done on this page. And so I've added all of this. 10,000 stitches. So yeah, the goal was 12. I got 10, which is not bad. I think that's partly because I ended up doing less stitching than I thought I was going to do on vacation. We did a lot of, like, grilling, and one day I did something really fun, which I'll get into in a minute, but it was a fun vacation. Jax, I swear, don't do it. Hey. Anyway, okay, so here's the comparison photo. So yeah, so in total I did, in the past, I guess this is 2 weeks, yeah, in the past 2 weeks I've done 13,749 stitches, so not bad. I do have to catch up on my focus challenge in Semi-Sane because my wedding piece is my focus challenge, so I need to do at least 1,000 stitches on that before the end of the month. But otherwise, I think I'm going to keep working on World Wonders map just until I hit the next goal, the final goal on that one. I think there's like 4,500 stitches left that I need to do to reach that goal, so I'm probably going to be working on it through the end of the month. Probably. I say this now, I'm also probably not going to pick up Mulan again this month, because I did get 10,000 stitches done in her, but who knows, I could change my mind. Okay, so that is it for WIPs. I know, it was a short, like, WIP thing, but I have a lot of haul. So I also have no real shout-outs, because I really haven't watched any YouTube. I didn't really watch any. I watched a little bit while I was on vacation, like, kind of my normal people, but I didn't watch anybody new. Most of the time, if I was in there doing stuff, I was either out on the balcony stitching, or I was in the room and, like, my parents were in there and they were watching things and it would just get too much, and headphone things, whatever, earpods, whatever they're called, they don't really stay in my ears very well, so I get annoyed with them, and I just end up listening to whatever they were listening to, or I'd put on a book on the balcony or something like that. So I didn't really watch a whole lot of Flosstube. Still haven't since I've gotten home. So I'm hoping that I'll go back to my regularly scheduled, like, stitching while watching Flosstube and things like that, but right now it's not happened. I'm also still watching Midsummer Murders, so that's a thing that's happening. But let's talk about my vacation, because I have haul from vacation. So while, you know, I was getting ready for vacation, Tamara from her channel's PD Stitcher, she, you know, messaged me or I guess she commented on my video, and she was like, hey, you know, if you're coming down 95, you should come and visit. And I was like, absolutely, but I'm not going to visit. I'm not going to visit the day that I'm driving down, because it's a 10-hour drive, and if I stop, it's going to be really late when I get there. So I ended up not seeing her the day I was driving down, but we ended up deciding to go to Fire Poppies. Oh my gosh, y'all. I can't even explain to you how amazing that store is. If you're ever in, like, the Charleston, what is it, Somerville? I don't remember what the town is, but if you're ever in, like, the South Carolina area, go. Drive the however many hours to get there, because it is so worth it. It was so fun meeting Tamara. It was a joy. We had a blast. I don't know. It was just really fun. I think we spent like an hour and a half or 2 hours there. I spent way too much money. Tamara, don't out me. But yeah, it was really fun. I'm so glad we got to meet each other. I'm hoping that maybe eventually I'll be able to go to one of the the conventions that, you know, are hosted, but I know StitchCon just happened, a lot of people are talking about it, but I was on vacation, so it didn't work out that way, but I got to meet a stitchy friend, which was still really fun, and it wasn't as overwhelming, I think, as StitchCon would have been, although I'm a person, so it would have been fun, but it was so fun meeting Tamara. That store, amazing. Y'all, just, if you get the chance, go. It's amazing. I don't have, like, any pictures because I was just so overwhelmed. It was awesome. And I have like an LNS here. Nothing in comparison. Nothing. My LNS is awesome, but the people at Fire Poppies make the store. I mean, make the store. And they've got this cute little, like, stitching room in the back. Oh, worth it. Go. Like, you have to go if you're in South Carolina. I will be going back every time I go to South Carolina now. I am absolutely going to Fire Poppies. I'm going to save my money. And I'm probably going to be doing a lot more ordering from them. Yeah. Awesome. But, that being said, I bought a lot of stuff. A lot. And one thing I left downstairs, so I'm going to have to pause this and go grab that. So, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, we'll go through what I bought, and then we'll do my giveaway, yeah? So, like I said, I bought a lot of stuff. I have some haul that came in the mail while I was gone, so I'll also share that. But, let's do the kind of small things first. So, we were over by the floss section, and I don't know what was in, like, my brain, but I was really into Halloween stuff that day. Like, and you'll see why. But I saw this floss, and I don't know if I've seen this before or what, but, like, I needed it that day, for whatever reason. But it is Weeks Dye Works, and it's called Jack-O-Lantern. And it is this awesome black and orange variegated floss. Oh my gosh. Can we just, I don't know what I'm doing with this, but I needed it. So I bought it. And then the next thing I bought is a little rude. So if you have children in the room with you, maybe shield their eyes. I won't say words, but you'll see. It's a little rude, so just have your children look away, please. But I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, I need this too. And I told my husband, if I have this on my pattern, like if I'm stitching and you see this on my fabric, leave, because I must be in a bad mood. Isn't that just so funny? I needed it. I don't... It's rude, but I love it. And then I got a couple of other things in the mail that are small, so I want to show these first, and then I'll show the rest of the Fire Poppies haul. But I got these things in the mail because, as I've said before, I am planning on doing a couple sals next year, a couple start-alongs. I'm not sure how much of a stitch-along they will be, but they're definitely going to be start-alongs. And so the first one that, well, one of the things I bought was to go along with one of those. And so I'm doing Medusa, the Medusa from Unconventional X-Stitch. There's a couple people who are doing it now, so, you know, there's a hashtag on Instagram that I created. I think it's Unconventional Medusa Sal. I think that's what it is. But anyway, I saw this needle minder and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. And it's got a snake, it's got the skull, it seemed to work. It's giant, it's really, really big. Like if you see how big, I won't show this again, but you see how big it is? It's really, really big. So it'll hold quite a few things, I think. The actual magnet's not like giant, but the actual thing is giant. So I loved this, I thought this was awesome. And it'll work really well for my Medusa. And then the other two things I bought were for my Thread Geeks pattern that I'm planning on doing, which is the, what is her name? Queen of the Night? Anyway, she's the bat pattern. She's the one who has like the bats all in her hair and everything. And so I bought these because they have bats on them and I just thought it was fun. Creepy and crawly. So I bought both of those, and these all three of these needle minders are from, if I could show these correctly, all three of these needle minders are from Mad for Minders, which Carla from Craft Addict K commented on one of my videos while I was on vacation and I saw it. I never responded. I'm sorry, Carla, I will respond, but I'm also going to respond here. So as everybody knows, I'm addicted to gnomes. I have a gnome problem, and I am doing a gnome sal. I'm not actually currently doing it because I can't start anything, but I will be starting the gnome sal next year. So all of the gnomes will be out by next year when I start, but I'm gonna start them next year. And I have all of the needle minders that go along with the gnomes. And I got the needle minders, I don't like to tell this, but I get them from Mad for Minders on Etsy. But the actual sal is being hosted by Cross Stitch for Everyone. So it's Cross Stitch the number 4 Everyone on Etsy. There is a Facebook group. Once you buy the sal on her Etsy page, you get the actual patterns on in the Facebook group. So Carla, that is where you would want to go. So if you want to do the actual sal, if you want to stitch the gnomes, you go to Cross Stitch for the number 4 Everyone on Etsy, and you can buy the listing, and then that'll have like a link to get to the Facebook group. You have to have your order number. I think, if I remember correctly, you have to have your order number to be able to get into the group, and then you can get the patterns there. They have released up to June, so from January to June so far. And then Mad for Minders has the gnome needle minders that go along with it. So I believe she still has them all, so you can get January through June. You can actually buy through July. I just bought my July one, so that's going to be shipping to me here soon. But anyway, I hope that answers your question, Carla. So I'm glad I can enable somebody with the gnomes. Anyway, okay, let's get on to the big stuff. So the rest of this stuff is from Fire Poppies. Again, I went a little ham. So I'm not sure what I should show first. Let's show some of the fabric and some of the patterns. So I got fabric and patterns. So one of the pieces of fabric that I bought is called Frog Legs. And this one is a 36 count linen. I think this is a fat half. Yeah, I think it says fat half there. And it looks like the designer is Steel City. So this is what it looks like. Oh, it is not doing that justice. But this is how big it is, because I'm going to put Pandemic on this. So the Long Dog Sampler Pandemic, I'm planning on putting on this one. And I'd like to do, that's a little better. It's not as green, it's so much brighter green than it's showing up on the camera though. Like, it is so much brighter. Oh, it's so frustrating. It's so much brighter. Anyway, I'm going to put Pandemic on this eventually. Once I finish my Castles in the Air, I'm going to put Pandemic on this, and I'm going to do probably a, like, dark purple silk from Silks For You. I've got a couple in mind. I'm not sure which one, though, so I might do, like, the buy 4, get 1 free, I think is what it is. They have this, like, thing where if you buy 4, I think it's 4. If you buy 4, you get 1 free. And then they cut me off this little piece, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with, because I don't really do long small things, but I know there are long small things that I can put on here. So they cut me off this because it was like the edge, and they weren't ever gonna like sell this, so they just gave it to me. So anyway, that's this fabric. And then I bought this fabric, which, let me get the little card out because I can't remember. Okay, we're back. Anyway. Okay, so anyway, then I also bought this fabric, which, can we just dive for a minute? Oh my gosh, look at this. This one is called, again, with the jack-o'-lantern, called Jack-o'-lantern. It is a 40 count linen from Extrude Design. So, I saw this, and I really loved it. But I think what put me over the top with this one, which was like, I wanted to buy it, but I was like, oh, what am I going to do on that? I have no idea. I don't think I have anything. Well, I bought something that I can do on it. So I ended up buying this, which is Mary Poppins by RETM. And I figured that this fabric would work really well with Mary Poppins. So that's what I'm gonna do. Putting Mary Poppins on this fabric. So as soon as I saw that this was gonna work really well with this, we actually laid it out on the table on this side, and I was like, oh, this would be so cool. Like, this would look so good. But then we flipped it over. I was like, this is even better. This is the side that's actually supposed to be used. I mean, you could use either side, but this side is much more vibrant. The oranges really stand out on this side. So I'm going to put her, oh, sorry, the glare. I'm going to put her on this fabric. So that one is that one. And I also bought another pattern that I haven't bought fabric for or anything. And I'm actually probably going to buy the fabric that is called for. I don't know what that is. It's probably on the other side of this sheet. I've taken this pattern out of the bag already. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Is it on here somewhere? Oh yeah, okay, so this, okay. So the pattern is called Botany Bay Sampler by Fox and Rabbit Designs. I could probably take this out of the packaging so that it's not, there's no glare. So, okay, here is what it will look like. I'm not usually, this is not my style. This is usually not my style. Like this, I'm surprised I picked this up, and I know why I picked this up. I love this fabric. The fabric that is pictured here made me want it. And so this fabric is, let me put this back in and then I will go back to the page. I think it's 36 count Legacy. If I can get this back in. 36 count Legacy linen from Picture This Plus. So I would absolutely need to get this fabric to do this pattern. If I can't get this fabric, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. But I bought it, and I'd love to do it on this fabric. So that one I don't have fabric for specifically. Now, the rest of the patterns, yes, the rest of the patterns that I bought because while I was browsing the fabric, I came across a like coffee or tea dyed fabric, and everybody's seen this specific fabric before. It is the Blood Splatter by Steel City. I don't know if it's specifically Steel City that does all of the Blood Splatter, but I know people have worked on Blood Splatter before. This one's a 36 count linen. The one I saw first was a like coffee tea dyed fabric that was Blood Splatter. And it was awesome, and I loved that one, and I was gonna get that, but then I saw this one. And this is just white. It's just a white linen that is Blood Splatter. But the Blood Splatter is so much better on this one than it was on the other one. So I'm going to show it to you. I don't think it matters which side I hold up, but I bought the whole thing. So let's see if I can get this whole thing in the frame. So yeah, I bought the whole entire thing. Look how awesome this is. This is awesome. Oh no, UPS is coming down the driveway. Here's hoping that they don't actually come up the driveway. They just turn around. Okay, it looks like they're stopping. I don't know. Anyway, so I bought this whole entire thing because I was like, look, I could cut off a piece in the store and use it for something. But what fun is that when you can just go over to the Halloween rack and try to find every pattern that's possible to put on this fabric. So that is what Tamara and I did. After we saw this fabric, her and I just like zoomed over to the Halloween rack and we went crazy. We were just like pulling out patterns, putting it up against the Blood Splatter fabric. Yeah. So we picked out 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we picked out 5 originally. I put one back. There were a lot of them. So one I got is, I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this designer before, but it is called Dreamin' of Screamin', and it is by Spot. It says Spot Colors here, but on the back it says Spot Your Colors. So, anyway, that is one of the patterns. So, like I said, I was really into like Halloween, and it was partly because of the blood splatter. Like I saw, this was the first fabric that I saw. The blood splatter was the first fabric that I saw, and I was like, and that just put me in Halloween mood. And then the rest of them are all the Witchy Stitcher patterns. So there's 3 more. And this one, the first one is called Stay Away from the Cauldron. And it's so fun. Now, a lot of these I'm going to have to change the colors because you won't be able to see them on the white. But I can do that. I'm not afraid. And so what it says is, if you can't stir with the big girls, stay away from the cauldron. That's so fun. And then the next one I actually got this one because one of the gals, oh, I don't remember your name, one of the gals in Fire Poppies stitched this pattern on this fabric. So, and she said she changed the colors and things, but it is Ouija. Happy Halloween. Again, I will change the colors. Sorry about the glare. I'll change the colors, but I love that. And then the last one I got is called How to Survive a Horror Movie. This one's hilarious, and I'm going to read you what it says here, but I'm going to show it to you first. So this one, and you can't see it, it's really hard to see, but there is a list of things you should/shouldn't do to survive a horror movie, and they're all backstitched, but it says, how to survive a horror movie. 1, don't have sex. 2, don't party. 3, double tap. 4, don't go swimming. 5, don't split up. 6, don't say, I'll be right back. 7, don't run up the stairs. 8, it's always behind you. 9, if you trip, get up. 10, don't babysit, ever. And 11, turn on the effing light before you enter a room. So, I just loved that. I thought it was hilarious. A lot of these, I will probably change anything that's in white to black. And then more than likely, I'll be able to get away with keeping the red, depending on where I place things. But I might be able to get away with orange as well. So if there's like orange or black or red, I probably can keep it. But if it's white, I'll probably remove it. I thought about some of these things. I thought, oh, maybe I could do a glow-in-the-dark something or another. I'm not sure. I don't know whether I can use this one on this fabric. That could kind of be fun. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So anyway, that's everything I bought at Fire Poppies. Again, amazing, amazing, amazing. I had such a good time visiting. Getting to meet tomorrow was so good. And I have a picture, well, I have a couple pictures, but I'll put up, like, one of the pictures that her and I had taken while we were there outside of by the sign. So I'll put that in here. She put it on Instagram already, so go take a look. But yeah, it was so fun. And when I got there, we were chatting and we were talking about my 500 subscriber giveaway. And I was like, oh, you know what? I can just buy my giveaway here because I'm here and it would be really cool, right? So I looked at her, I was like, you can help me. Like, help me figure out what I should get. She goes, why don't you just get a gift card? Everybody would love a gift card from Fire Poppies. Like, it's an awesome store. I believe they ship overseas, so, like, it should work for everybody, right? So I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So that's what I did. I bought a gift card. So for my 500 subscriber giveaway, I am giving away a $50 gift card to Fire Poppies. I mean, $50 seems like a pretty decent amount of money. You could buy, like, some fabric and, I don't know, you could buy a couple things. So, $50 to Fire Poppies for 500 subscribers. So, to enter the giveaway, all the normal things, you know, because I'm going to actually physically send this, so be over 18 or older. What else? Don't say giveaway, don't say enter, don't say any of the, like, the big words. I don't want any bots getting this $50 gift card. They won't use it. What else are you supposed to do? Let's see, what word should we use? I don't know. Let's use the word Halloween, because apparently I was in Halloween mood. So use the word Halloween to enter my giveaway. Please be a subscriber. That'd be great. And yeah. Oh, it was Somerville. Somerville is is where Fire Poppies is located. Anyway, I think that's everything. So yeah, so don't forget to enter the giveaway. I'm excited to give this out. I'll give it 2 weeks. I'll do 2 weeks for this giveaway. So not next Wednesday, I don't know dates. Not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. I'll remind y'all in the next video to go back to this video to enter. But please do. I look forward to sending this out to somebody. They even wrote the word winner on here because I didn't know who it was going to be. So anyway, I think that's everything. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know I had a lot of haul stuff, which doesn't happen very often because I buy patterns a lot, but I don't buy, like, physical stuff. But it was fun. And now I have a lot of things that I really want to start, but I can't start. So it's going to be a little painful. Because I have a lot of fabric and lots of stuff just around me now that's just like, oh, I want to start so bad, but I can't. So now I have even more starts than I thought I was going to have. And No New Starts posted something the other day that was like, who would be interested in doing this again next year? And I was like, yes and no. Because I really like working on my WIPs. Like, I really like getting some decent progress on my WIPs, but I have now planned so many new starts, and I keep on getting new things that it's just like, now I want to start more things. And tomorrow, while we were at Fire Poppies, she was talking about this group that's like, I don't remember what the name of the group is, but I'm part of it now. It's like 13 new starts, something about 13 starts or something like that. That you start one new thing each month, and then, like, you get a birthday start, which I already have a birthday start planned. But you get, like, 13 new starts in the year of 2022. So one start a month plus your birthday start. But I also have the 12 days of Christmas starts that I'm going to be starting, so it's kind of like, I have plans to start things, like, kind of throughout the year and at the end of this year, so I don't really want to do no new starts if it's exactly the same as it is this year. Like, if you can't start, I know the whole point of no new starts is that you don't start anything new, but I don't know. I'm still messing around with, is there, depending on how they do it next year, is there a way that I can join in the no new starts stuff? If not, and they do it again in 2023, I might do that. I'm not sure. We'll see. I have no idea, but I have a lot of new starts planned, so I'm not doing no new starts next year. And I really want to do one of the pieces on this fabric. Also, I forgot to mention, this XG Design fabric is lovely. Oh my god, it's so soft. Like, if you've never felt their fabric before, oh boy, it's good. I mean, this is fine, but this just feels pretty normal. Like, this feels like a linen. This one doesn't. This one does not feel like a linen. It is a linen, but it feels more like it's like a Monaco or a Joblin, like something soft. Not a Joblin. Joblin's not that soft. Is it Monaco that's the softest? I don't remember. It feels really soft. But anyway, I have rambled on, so I hope that you all enjoyed. If you're new, please think about hitting that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. You can enter this giveaway if you so desire to subscribe. And I will see you guys sometime soon. So, next week. I'll see you at least next week. I'm thinking about doing a Stitch With Me, but doing it kind of like, I know Tess Stitches does hers, where she does a voiceover. I might decide to do that. I'm playing around with some ideas right now, so there might be a Stitch With Me coming, but worst case scenario, you guys get to see me next week. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.